Hello friend, this is Supreme and welcome to Learn SAP ABAP. So in this session, we are going to see how to insert the data in a database table using AMDP class and AMDP method. Okay. So what is the AMDP? So database procedure are stored and executed in the database. We can create and execute database procedure in HANA database through ABAP using AMDP class and AMDP method, which is called ABAP Managed Database Procedure. Okay. So what is the advantages of AMDP? We can use a native HANA application like Procedure HANA script. We can use the normal method also in AMDP class. And the third one is no need to create internal table. We can fetch the data directly. We will see this part in our this video session. Okay. And fourth one is we can concatenate two fields in a same select query. Okay. And so now we will see what is the AMDP class. So AMDP class contain both regular AMDP method, ABAP method. Okay. So we need to use the interface, and that is a if underscore AMDP underscore markup underscore HDP to make the class as a AMDP class. Okay. So now what is the AMDP method? So AMDP method declare like regular static or instance method in any visibility section of class. An AMP method can not be identified in the declaration part of class, so we always need to check implementation part of class to make sure to which method is an AMDP method. Okay, so as in a below description you may find the AMDP method syntax to identify whether it is a AMDP method or not, so please check the description also with the MDP method syntax. And one more important thing is importing parameter of a MDP method must be declared using the value for pass by value, and return value cannot be declared by returning. We will see this part in this video session also. Okay, so let's go to our Eclipse. And friends, one more thing, if you don't know how to install SAP HANA Studio to practice CSV or AMDP, then I have created a separate video to install SAP HANA Studio. So you may find the link in the description. So please visit once to get it and get it installed.
I am in my Eclipse. So what we are going to do, we will first just create the AMDP class and we will create a AMDP method, and we are going to create one more ABAP program in which we are going to call this AMDP or AMDP method. Okay, so we'll tell you what we are going to do. See, we have this table, okay, the employee data, our data table, in which we have some record. Okay, this table in which we have some records. Okay, so in the report what we are so in the method we are going to write the logic to fetch the data from this table. We have one more table called gmp test data. Okay, so in this we don't have any data. Okay, let's see, we don't have any data in this table. Okay, so table int is blank. Okay, so what we are going to do is from this g employee data table we are going to fetch the data based on the city, and we are going to fill the g employee test data. Okay, through the amdp method. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so I'm going back to the Eclipse. Okay, so I'm in my Eclipse. Just right click on your package and click on the new, and you will find the option called ABAP class. Okay, just click on the ABAP class. Okay, so then we have to give the name for the ABAP class. So we'll give the name as a class tst amdp. Okay, description will give as a mdp class. Okay, and click on the next. Once you click on the next, so it will create the test class. Okay, so now then no need to select the transport because we are storing in a local package. Then click on finish. Okay, once you click on finish, then you can find the class created, class created. Okay, okay, so now we have just created the class. Okay, so now we have to just create the amdp method. Okay, so how to use the amdp method? Before creating the amdp method, we just need to create a class as a amdp class. So how to create a class as a amdp class? For that we have an interface. Okay, so we have to just use the interface. Okay, interface. What is the interface? If underscore amdp underscore marker hdb. Okay, interfaces. Okay. Okay, so what is the use of this interfaces? This is basically the identifier of a AMDP class. Okay, if we didn't use this interface inside in this class, so this class will not call as a AMDP class. Okay, and even we can't achieve the AMDP functionality in this class. Okay, so to achieve the AMDP functionality, this is a mandatory thing to implement, to use the interface as a if AMDP marker HDP in our class. Okay, so now we have just let's say whatever we have done. Okay, so now we have to just create define a method. Okay, so what we will do, we will just create the method. Okay, so as I already told you, we can define a method as an instance method or a statics method. Okay, so use the statics method plus method plus method. Okay, the name as a, what we will give the name as a cl method insert insert data. Okay, insert method. Okay, so and we have already discussed what is the prerequisite to define a AMDP method. Like we have to just putting parameter of the AMDP method must be declared using the value for pass by value. Okay, so let's importing how to define value. Will what we are importing parameter as a city. Okay, and we use another type can 10. Okay, and we will use the return parameter. Okay, sorry, in okay, and we will use the exporting parameter. Exporting, again you have to say the same value station message, and here we will give name as a string. Okay, okay, so now we have define our method. Okay, but as we have already discussed, by seeing the method definition, we can't say like it is a whether it is a MDP method or not. Okay, so we always need to check the implementation part of this method, class method. Okay, so that we can say so that we can confirm whether it's a MDP method or not. Okay, so okay, so now we have defined the method using the value for fast by value reference, fast by value. Okay, okay, so now just let's implement this method. Okay, so we'll go to the implement section. Okay, so how to implement this method? Now we'll give the name as a method empty insert data, and here we will use the end method. Okay, so what is the state now, what is the syntax to define what is the syntax to define the MDP method? Like by you have to give by database procedure, why database procedure language SQL script option read only. Sorry, we are going to update this, we are going to update our table, right? So while updating the table, we can't use option read only. Okay, we have to just perform some insert operation, right? So that we are not going to use option read only. So we'll learn the language visibility and using nothing but the name of the table, whatever table we are going to access inside this method. So we'll give the name as a emp data, and what is the second is emp test data. Okay, sorry, by database procedure for HDB. Okay, okay, so now as from the this part, we can say like yeah, it is a AMDP method. Okay, so let's implement our logic. Okay, Okay, cannot be. Okay, listen. So okay, so as we have already discussed in a AMDP method, we don't need to create any table, right? We need to declare any table. Okay, so how we can, we don't need to create any internal table. Okay, so how we can pass the value to the init table, like let's suppose data is equal to select star from GEMP data. Okay, this is the data table we are going to access, and here give it the name as where city equal to what is our importing parameter. Okay, importing ICT. Okay, ICT. Okay, now what we have to do is we just need to insert the data in this the employee data table, right? For that purpose, what we are going to do is we will just create write the operation sealer insert into GEMP test data. Okay, bracket select star from. Okay, so select star from ET data. Okay, ET EMP, sorry. Okay, why? Because we have all the data inside this table, right? Message, right? So we'll give the message equal to success. Okay, that's it. Okay, close. Just check and activate. So now we have just implement our AMDP class and AMDP method. Okay, so we'll repeat again. So what is the mandatory thing to implement the AMDP method and define a class as a AMDP class? So we have to always you have used the interface if AMDP marker HDP. This is the interface which will make the class as a AMDP class. Okay, and inside this whenever we have to implement the method, make sure the definition we have to declare importing parameter of the method using the value for class by value. Okay, and what is the third step? By we so implement the method, we have to use the by database for HTTP language SQL script and using the name of the table whatever we are going to use inside this method. Okay, so let's check and activate. Okay, so now we have done with our ABAP class and ABAP MDP method. Okay, AMDP class and method. Okay, so let's create one simple program. So okay, just right click on this your package, new, and give the name of the program name. Okay, here we'll give the name of the CTST MDP report. Okay, MDP program. Okay, the next, we don't have any transfer request. We'll click on the finish. We're going to implement our program. Okay, so what we will do is define one parameters p ct type char 10. Okay, and what here we are going to do is what is the next step? We have to just call the method. Okay, so as we know that we define as a statics method, right? So how to call the statics method? The class tst amdp. Okay, so we are accessing the method using it's loading. Okay, so what is our this method interface data. Okay, so as you can see here, importing and exporting parameter. So the importing parameter we are going to pass the city, and in the exporting parameter, okay, so what we will do, we'll pass lv message. Okay, okay, here we are going to print our output. Okay, message. Okay, that's it. So what we have done is in this we have just created a simple program in which we have a parameter called as a city, and we are going to passing this city to the our MDP class, and we are getting the output, and we are going printing the date, printing the log. Okay, let's check and activate. Okay, so now we are almost done. Okay. So yeah, let's execute this thing. So we'll go to our system. Okay, so z test data, this is our table, cemp underscore test data. Okay, and as you can see in this table we don't have any entries. Okay, currently as of now we don't have entries with the table. We are totally blank. You can see here number of entries, you can find number of entries 0. Okay, so let's execute our program through Eclipse. Okay, and just check and activate, and we will just click on the execute button here, activating, and we click in the execute. Let's see. AMDP, which is ABAP application. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, our programs in which they are asking for the city, so we will put our city here. Let's see, we'll see the Pune. Okay, and we'll click on execute. Once you click on execute, so you can find the option called success. Okay, so now let's go to our SAP system. Let's see whether our table updated or not. So this is our data. Okay, the employee table. So earlier we had a 0 entries in this table. Let's execute. Okay, so now as you can see, we have a 3 entries. Okay, so from where this entry is coming. Okay, so let's check the table. So this is our ZMP data table. Okay, in which we have a seat data for different country, right? Here see Pune, so we enter Pune. So first 3 record we can see. Okay, so let's enter the Punjab. Okay, from this. Okay, and Punjab. So as of now we have only 3 data, right, inside this table, correct? Here. Okay, let's enter the, go back, we'll enter the Punjab and click on execute. So as you can see in the success message. Okay, so we have a data for Mumbai, sorry, we have a data for Pune and Punjab. Okay, so this is the way we can implement our AMDP class and AMDP method. Okay, I have created another video for the CDS view also. So if you didn't want, if you don't know what is a CDS view, so you may find the link in the description for the CDS view also. So just go and check it out, the CDS view videos also. Okay, bye.
If you like this video, then press the like button below. If you have any doubt, then write me in the comment section below. If you want to learn more about a app, then visit to my website www.learningsapapp.com. The link is also given in the description. And please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notification about my next upcoming videos. Okay, so friends, bye, signing out.